A couple of weeks ago, someone that tried to befriend me or pretend to be my friend, and probably watches me, she got really upset that I said women outnumber men, and that was just my experience. But she took it as like I was trying to insult her or tell her like her chances are slim to none. Um, but this was the message that was drilled in my head from my own mother, because her mother had 10 females and 3 boys, and the boys were more prized in her household. Um, and my mother forever would say, "Oh, it's difficult being a woman." And my sister and I, thankfully, we didn't have like the same taste in men, like or the same like a man that would choose me like not my sister, and vice versa. Me and my sister are like very different. She's beautiful. I'm not saying she's not. Um, but it's just is what it is. So I'll share an article, and even when I used to go to my mother's retirement community, I noticed that there were more women than men. So there was this one dude who was fairly active, fairly still debonair. Everyone wanted to cater to him. All the women wanted to cater to Ron. And my mother got attention from Ron, but she just didn't. I mean, my mother went through a divorce, and she was 40 years old, and from what I know, because she doesn't want to tell me, because she has this purity thing to her, that she never was with a man again after my father. I was 11 years old. I'm 46. Um, yeah, I admire that, I guess. Um, I guess the last conversation I had with her, she's like, I don't want to take care of some old dude. When I met um, a man in his 80s at the archery park, he mentioned that his wife died a year or two ago. And usually people believe that the women outlive the men. And maybe that is a thing, because from my experience, from my own experience, I'm not trying to like generalize here, but there are anomalies that women are encouraged to take care of their health earlier or express themselves, and that doesn't really store um, tension in the body. Um, and I'll say one thing lastly. I'm 46. My ex husband died at 45, 2 years after our divorce. And the biggest problem we had was he did not communicate. Like, he would just shut down. Anger was not his thing. Sadness was not his thing. But he was probably most likely born with a heart defect. All right, I'll share this article that was published earlier this year. Take care. It's Pennsylvania, Missouri, New Jersey, where I am, Florida, Tennessee, Connecticut, Louisiana, New York. That's where I grew up. That's where I was born, North Carolina. All right, there's an inconsistency here, but again, in the U.S., everything is captured. Just so you know, anything you do on the internet is captured. It is. In the last few days, I've had somebody like trolling me, trying to report my post on Quora, but it'll be captured. Everything you do is captured. Well, over the internet, over your phone, over your IP address, over doing your taxes. It's captured.